place here, this jail, I've not even been inside it yet, but it's been it looks absolutely terrifying. And you can see all the old windows where the prison cells were, and there's a couple of dummies in them, and I didn't realise, and I thought they were real people, so I've already been a bit jumpy. I think tonight is going to be very frightening, very scary, and we're all going to be, and very cold as well. So, oh well, we'll see.
Well, I can take a small minicam down if one of you got them on. And action.
These condemned cells held the poor souls that were about to suffer the most terrifying deaths. Is it these people that have been causing dark shapes, and also screams of anguish have been heard by unsuspecting guests? We have 24 hours to find out.
Well, what place this is? I run Derby Jail, but I thought that was good, but this is incredible. It's so intact, there's so much of it left. I mean, gosh, you know, this is a treasure that nobody seems to know about. And the fantastic thing about it is that it is not documented. There's obviously lots and lots of names of the people that were executed here, and lots of names of people that were actually imprisoned here, but there's very little. You look in any ghost books, and you'll find virtually nothing about the ghosts of Bodmin Jail. And if you look it up on the internet, you'll find very little about the ghosts of Bodmin Jail. But it's haunted. Of course, it's haunted. You're not going to get a place that's full of death and incarceration and misery and pain and terror and torment, everything else, without there being ghosts. It's simple as that. So I mean, it's going to be great because we don't know who the ghosts are. I mean, it really is very, very spooky. When I walked around it earlier, it's got shades of Craigienos, Clerkenwell, little touch of Derby Jail, but it would do because obviously it's a jail. But there's so many of the very scary places that we've been to, and they all seem to be tied up in this place, which gives me shudders before we start. Even in the daylight, it's scary. So I just don't know what it's going to be like tonight. It really is spooky. There's dark corridors and dark doorways and I don't know. I mean, if me and Yvette go off tonight on our own, God knows what's going to happen. Really, it's great. I'm dead excited and I'm frightened.
Imagine it tonight. Oh, I threw in the pants. Oh, it's not going to be very good, is it? Oh, I hate biscuit. I hate it. I don't like it.
That's why I'm staying at the back.
So creepy. I don't even want to go anywhere on my own. It's just horrible. You don't know what's round the corner. It's quite small, isn't it, down here?
Yeah.
Which is quite good, because we could have like just sort of not sit, but kind of just get ourselves in a... I mean, is this the central bit? It seems to be, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know if anybody else feels it, but it's almost like I can see, I don't know if it's to my vision, but I can see it's like a mist. There's a mist in the air. Do you know what I mean? It seems almost ethereal.
Are you feeling
I feel sick. I've got a sicky feeling to my stomach. I mean, what do you sense, David?
I feel the same as you. I feel sick. I'm trying to pick up on presences. It's hard because there are so many, and I think it's residual energy. You know, there is a lot of activity here.
Is there anybody here in this building? Are there any astral beings here in this building at all? If there are, please, could you give me a sign, let me know that you're here? Walk towards us, move something in this room.
What's that? I heard movement.
Right.
What?
This moved.
Did it?
Yeah.
I've got a woman's presence here. His name's Constance. And she seems quite a big presence. Bossy. Kind of dominant energy that could make things move.
It's good she can move and do it on this table.
Constance, if you're present, can you move something on this table for us? Please just move something for us and make a noise in the room. Constance, if you let us know that you're here, we can help you.
I feel really sick.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I feel really sick. I feel nauseous. Just feel lightheaded.
We want to know your story. We want to help you. The women here can sympathise with you, and I can help you move into the light if that's what you want.
Is it me, or do you feel like it's almost like something's touching? I know we're touching it, but
Something else is touching.
like a force.
Yeah, I know it's travelling up your finger.
Yeah.
What do you see, David?
It's just the whole place is just horrible. Like the residual energy is nasty, as you can imagine. It's just making me feel pale. Just trying to get myself back.
Why is it nasty? What kind of person was she, or what kind of person?
It's not her. It's just the whole building. The whole building is full of, it's a sickness.
Yeah.
It's a sick energy.
Yeah, I can't imagine there were friendly or
No.
decent people here.
There were decent people here, I
Were there?
think. Yeah. I think, this Constance is a kind of half-decent person, which is why she's actually quite, say by our standards, not well-educated, but she's better educated than most. It's almost like she's a teacher of some sort. She was a school teacher, I think.
She was one of the wardens.
No, she was an inmate. I don't know what she's been accused of. But she seems actually quite decent.
Constance, were you wrongly accused of something? Were you here against your will?
I can tell you what happened to Constance, how she crossed, just give me the impression she was raped, and during the act of rape, the man tried to suffocate her, but ended up breaking her neck.
God.
That's why she had to have gone across in some trauma still to this.
Is she in the room with us now?
Yeah, she's very present in the room.
Come on, Constance, please. Let us experience you, let us see you. Let us know where you are.
She's flitting between just this corner, just behind the bed there, and just here in front of the fireplace.
So it's not her that I can feel next to me then?
Like, maybe her presence, it could be her aura.
On my right hand side.
You could certainly feel her presence.
You can, what does it feel like, John?
It just feels like a pressure, a weight leaning against me.
It's interesting. Let me just see if I can see. No, that's not her. It's not her, John. I think it's a male. Is it quite heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a male presence. It's like a jailer. His name's Cuthbert.
John, why don't you ask if Cuthbert can do something?
Cuthbert, can you prove to me that you're here?
Oh, that's weird.
What?
The way I'm holding the camera, and it's a very light camera. It felt like someone had knocked the camera up or knocked it. I've never felt that. It's really weird. Honestly, it wasn't. And I know it wasn't me imagining it, because it felt like it was pushed backwards or something. It's very odd.
Please move something on the table and make noise.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Someone's tugging on my coat.
Well, I've got my hand in my pocket and one hand on the camera.
Wait, at the bottom.
At the bottom of your car?
The right hand side.
Well, there's nothing there that you might have knocked it on. That's what I felt earlier when we were in the other room.
That's really weird.
Yeah, that was odd.
Should we go to another area? Let's go into this central bit.
We're really hugging together.
Did you hear that?
I heard like a door
dragging.
Yeah, door dragging. When like a door hits bits of stones as it's shut. It's like. Did you hear something there?
I heard down the corridor.
I heard that. Could you hear that?
Yeah. Which way did you...
tap?
Yeah, I thought it was this way.
Shall we head back?
Yeah.
It was very quiet down here. Well, it was interesting in that room, wasn't it?
I felt sick. I felt a bit nauseous.
John felt somewhat ringing.
I felt like the camera's pushed.
Well, it's interesting because John and Careful had something, didn't they? Something physical. Is it this way?
You can get this way. Can you?
Oh, John tells me we're lost.
There's something down.
No, you can get out that
We're
door.
lost. Get the cameras on us. We're lost. How do we get out?
That way.
These footsteps down there.
What?
What?
Shh.
Which way do we go? Because I'm lost.
That's why I thought it was not.
No, this isn't right.
That's through the chapel.
No, this is not right.
This isn't right.
This isn't right. Get the camera. We're lost.
This isn't right.
Where are we going? Oh my God, I'm shitting.
No, we can go through that door. That takes us outside.
I
Just
don't
to,
want to go outside. I want to get out.
Stay away from the light.
Johnny, I'm not sure.
No, it is up there. We came down the
it's
stairs.
the condemned cell. Yeah, come on.
What's that?
Let's keep going. Come on. You can get out this way. Come on. Oh my God.
What?
Nothing. That's
John, will you point your bleeding camera?
I'm thinking of what I'm looking at.
I thought it was just one step up, one step down.
This is not right.
Yes, it is. It is. See?
There's just me and the camera going off down the cellar on our own. I've not been down this cellar yet, so I don't know I don't know what it looks like. There goes nothing. There's no handle on the door. What happens if something goes wrong? This is the first time I've been in this cellar today. Well, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. This is a small cellar. I can literally just stand up in it now. The story with this place is that bodies were found buried. I'm not sure how many, but I know it was dozens upon dozens. Staff categorically refuse to come down to this section of the cellar. Dark shapes have been seen. There's been lots and lots of movement. There's been screaming sounds. There's been all manner of shit going on. Can you hear that? There's a noise coming from over that corner. No, I don't know what it is. It sounds like copper pipe rubbing together. I'm just going to find somewhere to sit down now, and then I'll talk out loud. And we'll ask if there's anybody here that wishes to communicate. It doesn't feel too good down here at the moment, I've got to admit. I can't see anything, I can't see a thing, you know. Is there anything here in this cellar with me that wishes to let themselves be known? I've not come down here to hurt you in any way. Though it's not possible for me to hurt you. You can hurt me. You see me, I don't see you. Please, please, please let me see something. Do something for me now. Just to let me know you're here. And then if you don't want me here, I shall go. That's my promise to you. Are you scared of me? Is that what's wrong? Because I'm not scared of you. Hey. Now the temperature has dropped quite dramatically now. Can you please, please, please show me? Thank you. Maybe later on if some member of the crew comes down, they might see what I saw. So, and hopefully they'll pick it up on camera a lot more so than I did, because I only catch tiny, 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 tiny little dots. I'll go back to the crew room now and see what's apprehending now. I thought I just caught something, and on camera I managed to get out of there and actually turn the camera around for one last glance, and it looked to me to be an orb. Now that orb may have followed me out, may have wanted me to have gone, may have wanted me to stay, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go back in there for a second look, to be quite honest with you. So I think I'll leave that for some members of the crew.
Do you know, I've never really got over Pendle Hill. I don't know what it is, but I feel strangely drawn back there. Anybody got any cheese?
We're here at Summer Leighton Hall, and I love this place. If I ever got my own place, like a big house, I'd love to be able to have the money to devote one room to books. And I know that's because I'm a geek, but here we are in the library, and this is a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal collection. And it's because of this, and because of the way the place feels, and because of how old it is, and how much history, and just the way it looks when you turn up. This is a gorgeous place, and I absolutely love being here. Absolutely love it. And added to that, we just don't have enough cameras for the amount of phenomena that's going on here. You know, I'll say it right now, for us to do an investigation here, the Most Haunted team, for one whole night, it's practically impossible. What we'd need a camera in every room where phenomena supposedly happened, which is about 15 rooms, in addition to looking at environmental monitoring in every single one of those rooms continuously. It's a huge place and a fantastic place. I love it. I absolutely love it. Some of the phenomena that's occurred here has focused on one particular person and their experiences when they've been walking around. So we don't have kind of a history of phenomena. And I question some of the past eyewitness accounts, but you add to that some of the history, for example, 2 PS-47 Thunderbolts crashing towards the end of the Second World War and smashing down into Fritton Lake, which is just behind here. That's an example where there supposedly should be some ghosts. It's recorded in history of a fireman who was killed when one of the walls fell down. That's documented. So there's a lot of historical trauma associated with several areas of this place. It's just fantastic.
Seems a bit odd, doesn't it?
Just a bit.
Okay, and I was told to absolutely stop there. I didn't see that. I just said, my guide said stop. I'm just wondering if there's a tunnel that goes to the house, but then, you know, there is not this sense of it goes all the way to the sea. There's not a sense of that at all for me. However, it may have taken it away from the property.
Oh God, I hate bats!
Oh, was it a bat? I didn't see it. I didn't even see it. So you'll be on this vigil later then.
Oh shit, it went right.
I never even saw it. That's what you get for shining torches into dark places. Where did it go? I never even saw it.
It went from there.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I saw something.
Felt like that.
So there's obviously something behind that then. There's a tunnel.
Yeah, well, no, if you look through there, you can see it's a lot of space.
All right. Gosh.
You know, so.
A bat comes flying out. So we go a bit further down. You're right.
Yes, just don't want it to come out. Yeah, I mean, that was really close to my face.
There's not a sense of that at all for me. However, it may have taken it away from the property.
Oh God, I hate bats!